Hello to my fellow watch enthusiasts, international watch community, and YouTube friends that have a passion with watches. So this is a review of an already unboxed watch coming from Sinn. Sinn is a German manufacturer. So let me show you what you get when you open the box. There is a manual in two languages, English and German. There is a little bit of history about the brand. They also tell you how they test the watches using an independent inspection body called DNVGL. Sorry about that, guys. So as you can see, this is a test certificate. It's a hydraulic pressure test of two watches. The model of the watch is Sinn U1, and it tells you that the watch on this particular date was pressure tested at 125 bar for 15 minutes, which this corresponds to 1.25 times the rated depth. So as you can see, this meets the ISO 6425 standards. Of course, there are more certifications which tells you that the watch is also tested for 3 hours between -30 degrees centigrade and 70 degrees centigrade with the presence of humidity, 95% humidity. So this is another standard. So it looks like this watch meets ISO 6425 and exceeds. So then you get this, which is the warranty card. And inside the box you will find the watch. So this plastic tells you tegiment. I will explain in a few minutes what this is. Okay, the watch is here. There is a tool. You get a tool on one side. There is a pin for changing the straps, and also on the other side there is a screw driver for disassembling the bezel. Also you get a thread locking liquid which you use when you resize the bracelet, and also you get two Allen keys for the purpose of adjusting the bracelet. And these are the two links that I removed for to make it fit for my 7-inch wrist. So let's have a look at the actual watch. So this is an automatic watch. It's powered by the Sellita SW200-1 movement, which is basically an ETA 2824-2. The only difference, I think, it has an extra jewel. So it has 26 jewels instead of 25. So it has a date at 3 o'clock, and the crown is positioned at 4 o'clock, 4:15 if you want to be precise. The bezel is 60 click. The rotation is very, is very tactile, so you get a lot of feedback of it from it, and there is no play. You just take it back and it locks. Once more. The alignment is excellent. So the bezel is marked from 0 to 15 at every half minute, and from 15 to 60 is marked at every minute. The hands and indices have this Lego shape, and in contrast with the black dial, it makes the watch very legible. The crystal is sapphire. It has 2 layers of anti-reflective coating, one on the inside and one on the outside, so it reflects the light twice. Look at that, how clean and legible it is. Now the bezel is held on the case with 4 screws, so that's why this is called a captive bezel. It's not a snapped on bezel, so there is no way you can snap this off accidentally. You need a screwdriver to remove it. So at the back you see the model of the watch, which is the U1. This one is rated to 1,000 meters, and this logo here, it tells you that the case of the watch, as well as the bracelet, has been tegimented. Tegimented means that it's a hardening process done by Sinn. So what they actually do, they heat up the steel at around 900 degrees centigrade in the presence of enriched carbon atmosphere. So what is actually happening is that this carbon precipitates, sits on top of the steel and creates and enhances the hardness, increases the hardness. So the steel is not a 316L, it's not a stainless steel, is even better, is made from submarine steel, which is 1.5 times more stronger than 316L. Now the hardness reaches 1200 on the Vickers scale, and also the coating on the AR goes up to 1800. So this is close to the hardness of the sapphire crystal, which is at around 2200. Now the bracelet, it is an H-link bracelet. It's held by hex screws. There are no pitching points, so if you have hairy arms, it will not pull them. It has a diver's extension which deploys like so. Now the weight of it is around 200 grams plus, I think 208 grams. And the dimensions of it are the diameter of the watch, of the case, is at 44 millimeters. .5 from lug to lug, and the thickness is at almost 15 millimeters. But I think it's not very thick, it justifies its thickness for its 1000 meters water resistance. So I think it's acceptable. So let me give you a wrist shot. Let me remove this glove so you can better see on my wrist. I think it's a very nice watch. Now, my only complaint about the watch is that the loom is not so strong. Of course, it cannot be compared with a Seiko. Let me try to charge this up so you can see. Okay, it is an okay loom. It doesn't have the burst of the Seiko, but it can stay for, let's say, 8 hours. Okay guys, that's it. If you like the presentation of this watch, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.